Welcome everybody to the Scumbag Podcast. And now, welcome your host, Scumbag McGee.
More than 1 mil.
What up, y'all? You already know it's your man, Scumbag McGee. Your man, your boy, however you say it. Is it still your man, or is that like...
Yeah, you can say your man's. Your man's
in them. Alright, so we got here...
Wally, the weirdo.
In the building. Fresh off the weekend of a fire event. You already know what it is. Kings versus Queens. Definitely was one of the fucking best events of the year. One of the best events, I would say, maybe ever. What I liked about the event was they had the top tier females, they had the top tier guys. And what's crazy is you learn that these females really are on their level to a certain extent. As long as they get pushed. Because this is caffeine, this is the whole... If they could be just as good as the men. They lost 4-3. But they proved that you know what I'm saying?
They proved that they can hang, yeah. Hell yeah.
Were you surprised about the outcome of some of the battles?
Yeah, I really was. They was bombing on these niggas. They was spazzing.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
So who you think right now on the top? Who was the performer of the night?
Performer of the night?
Performer of the night between male and female.
Ooh. Damn, I want to say K-Shine, but that's like...
I'll say battler.
Vixen.
Vixen?
Yeah, I think she kept going.
I think you're right before that. I think K-Shine probably.
Shine? I mean, that's what I'm saying. I gotta say Shine for the, you know what I mean? But
I think it's too flawless not to. Like, it wouldn't be fair to him. Like,
it was hard not to say Shine, but I feel like that was obvious. But if I'm not gonna say Shine, I'm gonna say Vixen.
Word. Yeah, Vixen did shock everybody, even though you called it.
Yeah, I said, yo, Vixen fuck around, beat DNA.
All right, so first up on the card was Swamp and KCJ. Going to that battle, I had Swamp 2-1.
Yeah, I had Swamp.
You had Swamp. I think I had Swamp with a 30, right?
I had Swamp with a gentleman's 30.
I did say, maybe underestimate KCJ. He heard her. She knew she could spit, but I said, me personally, I know how good she was from when I seen her at Royalty. And she was performing her ass off, her bars of fire. So I knew she was going to come with it. I just thought Swamp, he knew it was at stake, the T-Top battle, the Tay-Rock battle. Top
said in the chat he just not with it at this point. He said, why would I battle this guy? And I knew it. So I was like, oh, man. I don't know. I didn't like
that's what I was thinking. Like, why would you lose? Like, you lost that battle. Tay-Rock ain't battle.
She 3-0'd that man. She 3-0'd him. I'm going to just keep it real with you.
Yeah,
I think she 3-0'd him, yes, because he was saying nothing.
Yeah.
Swamp said absolutely nothing. No quotables.
Yeah, she just out-rapped him. Like, that's
just what it is.
Out-rapped him.
She just out-rapped him because Swamp wasn't saying absolutely nothing.
Yeah. So I think it was Rum Nitty and C3 next.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. How do you think C3 did?
I think she had some bars in between. I don't remember necessarily, but I was okay. Maybe better than Nick. You got to say some shit.
Yeah.
You got to say a little bit.
How do you think Nitty did? How do you think?
Nitty do what he do. I just feel like I feel like I've heard better from Rum Nitty.
Yeah,
that's just what it is. I just feel like I heard better from him.
I definitely.
I guess I don't know how they write. They probably just was like, I don't know how we writing for them.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just like, how are we writing for them for real? Like, do we take that Swamp approach?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Do we take that? That's how we gonna come in with it.
Yeah,
I don't know, nigga.
Yeah, definitely, you're right. I think that Nitty got lucky that C3 didn't. I've seen the battle with C3 where she tears the roof off. You know what I'm saying? This particular battle, she wasn't tearing the roof off. But if she would have been that C3, Rum Nitty would have had a problem. Listen, man, I think Rum Nitty is incredible. I think his punchlines are probably the best we've ever heard. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, it's him or Conceited to me. Personally.
Rum Nitty's been spazzing.
So
grind time,
If you're held in that echelon, you should have smoked her, and you didn't. And I just think it's come to the point that Alright, Nitty, we get it. You're fucking nasty. You know what I'm saying? Your punch highs are out of this world. Now what? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what else are you gonna show us to separate yourself more or be a better version of yourself or an upgraded version of yourself? It don't gotta be a better self. It could be an upgraded version. Just, Rum Nitty 1.2 type shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a little tweak. You know what I mean? And maybe part of that is maybe sitting down for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You've been on every card. You know what I mean?
You know what I just either sitting down or the way I feel about that type of shit is that if they switch it up, they probably have some shit like if they switch it up, they not gonna get it now because I've already established a name doing this type of shit. So when niggas see it, they want to hear that specific shit from me. So if I start,
it's hard to explain, man, because he's killing it. You put this shit on paper. It's like incredible shit. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, it's crazy. It's like, it's incredible, but like I said, now what? You know what I mean?
You already know how he's gonna come.
Yeah, word. Alright, so next one we got DNA and Vixen The Assassin. That's my opinion, was definitely Battle of the Night. What do you think? Battle of the Night?
Battle of the Night, yeah.
Battle of the Night.
Definitely.
DNA came from a year hiatus. His last battle before this was Aver. Majority of the people had DNA beating Aver. I wasn't one of them. Just put that on the record. You know what I'm saying? Write that shit down. I didn't agree with that. I got battle to Aver, but DNA came off that win. He came to battle Vixen. Year hiatus, like I said. I was expecting DNA to come with some shit like he was sitting on bars. You know what I'm saying? I expected him to come and just bombard her with shit. And I'm not saying that Vixen's whack, because when I first heard the announcement, I actually gave Vixen 2-1. I'm like, oh, Vixen 2-1. People started arguing with me like, oh, you DNA hater, blah, blah. Like, nah, she's that good. But I still looked at it like, DNA coming off a year, your first battle off a year, all for beating Verb, who's Mount Rushmore material. Mm-hmm. This is light work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, no disrespect to DNA, he could battle rap his ass off. He's been doing it for years. He's been doing it for years.
He's a robot. He's always prepared too.
Yeah, he's always prepared.
Yeah, he's always prepared.
But I did see. Did you show me? I think you showed me Vixen, right? Did we see a Vixen battle? And I was seeing her spaz on whoever, I forgot whoever the fuck she was battling. But she was spazzing on Shorty. And I was like, oh, I don't know. She might beat DNA. I ain't gonna hold you, so.
So you weren't surprised?
I wasn't. I've not called it. I figured she could beat him just because of the year hiatus, all that shit. And she wanted probably more, you know?
Yeah.
She wanted it more.
And she did. She did want it more.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell y'all this. And I think it's
she exposed that shit too,
I may watch that battle again and go 2-1 because DNA wasn't horrible. But I'm being hard on DNA because of this. In the chat, in the caffeine chat, they voted 3-0. That's not an excuse because you know what? You have the bigger fan base.
Yeah, it's true.
You've been doing it longer. She's basically a newcomer. What's the excuse of this girl winning over the people that much, bro? You've been on ESPN. You've been on BET. You got a fan base. Your fan base wasn't strong enough to hold you down. They held Clips down.
Yeah, Clips.
A lot of people think that, I thought Couture won.
Yeah, they think it's the bit. They think she was robbed.
DNA, listen, bro. He's a cool dude. Met you in person. Humble as shit. You know what I'm saying? You were the first caller to call into my show. You didn't have to. You know what I mean? And that's all appreciated. That's what you bring to battle rap. You are a battle rap robot. You do it for the fans. That's all given. But you can't be losing, bruh, to Vixen if you're trying to be Mount Rushmore material. You can't do it. Even the debatable is like, you know what it is, DNA. You know you having a debatable is like, not good.
I'm going to tell you this, though. Regardless of how I feel about DNA, his next opponent, he's going to be prepared for it.
K-Shine, E Hart. That's that battle right there. Listen, man. I'm going to say this, and I've said it on Twitter 1,000 times. You can check the game tapes. K-Shine is the best battle rapper in the United States or world or whatever. I guess Ultimate Rap League is the NBA. So when they say someone's the best player in the NBA, the best player in the world, Right now, K-Shine, I don't know when the last time the guy lost, bro.
Even when K-Shine's a real nigga, he a real one. But even when she was choked, he gave her time to get it back.
Yeah, he didn't want her to lose that way.
Yeah, he didn't want to lose that way, and that's exactly the thing is, I don't think she could get it back at that moment. It was gone.
Yeah, it was gone.
It just was gone, and she fucking knew it. But,
yeah, you were playing the interview before, and she was saying his energy was so high.
Yeah,
she just couldn't match it.
Yeah, no.
But what pissed me off about it was it don't matter. It don't matter if you could match it or not. You were bodying it the first 2 rounds. Yo, E Hart was wigging.
Yeah, her bars was crazy.
Yo, her bars were fucking good.
Her bars was crazy.
So at the end of the day, if you give it, all you have on your side, listen, at the end of the day, what separates a lot of the top tier women and top tier guys from everybody else is that you have your own style. You just did what you had to do. It could have been debatable on cam. You don't know. It could have been debatable on cam, but you gave the third up. That made it.
I was wanting her to say more in that third. I was wanting to really hear the rest of that third.
But Shine,
K-Shine was
he wigged all 3 rounds.
Yeah, all 3.
He shows up every time. When's the last time he lost? I can't name when he lost.
I was expecting K-Shine to do what K-Shine.
Then we had Arsonal and Official. This battle right here,
I gotta watch that again.
Yeah,
that one I gotta watch again definitely.
I think Official did really good, and I think it was slept on because I think Arsonal was so good. Arsonal was
wild.
Arsonal was super good. He didn't slip. Yo, it was like
he took it serious.
Funny. He took it serious because I think he saw it was what was it? He had a win.
Yeah, it won.
To them to go ahead because they won 4-3.
Yeah.
Because if not, you're gonna put it on Surf, and Surf would have lost.
So he already knew I gotta be the one to close this shit out. The Surf don't care. He already told me.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So he went in there like, I'm gonna kill you. Official came in there too. Same way. Official, definitely a beast. I think last year, or maybe this year, I don't know when the battle came out with her and Misfit. That was last year, right? Mm-hmm. That battle was top 5 battle of the year, almost battle of the year for me. You know what I'm saying? So you already know how she gives it up, but I think Arsonal just came on another level. I think Arsonal, that's one thing I like about Arsonal, and Arsonal is on my Mount Rushmore because of that. But Arsonal wants to turn up and win.
Nobody can beat him.
He beats the shit out of you.
Nobody can beat him.
It's like a 3-0. You know what I mean? And that's what's crazy about Ars. And he's how many classes he's giving us, man? And
the thing is, and it's not even like she slept on him.
No.
She didn't. Official was saying a lot of shit too. It's just like you said, it's levels. It's level. Ars the rebel. You can't spell bars without putting that arse in it.
You already know. I think definitely it was probably maybe a 2-1. I would say all first watch. I got it 3-0. You know what I'm saying? That's me personally. All first watch.
I said I'm
gonna check it out again definitely because she was spazzing. That was Charlie Clips versus Couture, the battle of the fucking exes. You know what I'm saying? War of the Roses type shit. I wish it was Math and Bonnie.
That'd be a good battle.
You know what I'm saying? That would have been crazy right there. That would have been like Stone Cold versus Stephanie McMahon type shit.
He stunned Stephanie McMahon on a number of occasions.
That would happen. Nah, but Clips and Couture. Listen. I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say this. I think this was maybe the weakest battle tonight. I think it was.
This one?
Yes. I think what and Couture. I think Couture did really well. Lyrical. Which one?
I would say Swamp. Just
Swamp
because
one?
He didn't give anything.
But KCG was so good.
But he didn't give anything to debate it.
Yeah.
So it's not. He didn't give anything to counter that. That's what. So I would go with that battle personally.
Yeah.
But nah, you finished.
But I think Couture. She definitely lyrically killed it. I just think that Charlie Clips.
Big shots.
Charlie Clips has a much big personality, just like I said, Arsonal has over Official. Clips could be funny and make the whole room laugh. Clips just has a lot over you already as him just being Clips. So if you really want to a battle like that, you gotta be kind of barking on him. You gotta kind of be trying to take the room over. Because if you're not, and you're just talking it,
she's
you know
very passive with the bars.
and while he's going rah 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 and saying all this shit and being funny and being loud and being obnoxious,
charismatic,
all this shit,
getting the whole crowd.
It looks a certain way, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I thought the first round was close. The first round, I went to vote for Couture.
Not a vote.
It was like 5,000 or 1,000, bro. Back quick.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, that shit was kind of debatable. Damn.
Straight popularity type.
So
because we like clips wilding out, not only wilding out, like the battle rap community in general.
So you're already against that. You know what I'm saying? You have to know what you're up against. You're already against he got a bigger fan base. Like Vixen did. Okay, they got a bigger fan base, but I'm gonna fucking bark on him. I'm gonna bump him. I'm gonna call him ugly. I'm gonna disrespect him. I'm gonna just wild out. I'm gonna show my ass. That's it.
4 fingers, she had that bar.
Yo,
Clips was just sitting there like, you got it?
Yeah. But she definitely lyrically did good. I can see why people. It was way more debatable than what the chat had it.
With the polls,
I think the chat had it 3-0. I think if I'm not mistaken. It was definitely closer than that.
She had to get around because she was saying some personal stuff. So she had to get around somewhere.
She did good. I just wish the performance was a little better. So it would have made it more debatable, you know what I'm saying? But, it's what it is. Then the main event was Tsu Surf and 40 bars.
40 bars.
I had 40 bars winning before the event. I just looked at it like, bro, Surf ain't gonna give a shit. You know what I'm saying?
If he didn't care about looks.
Yeah, he don't care. Yeah. So I think that he came into the battle just as I predicted. He went in there probably with 2 rounds. I'm gonna smoke with 2 rounds. He said he tried to rebuttal the third, like throw a rebuttal in there.
Nigga, he tried to rebuttal the whole third.
Yeah.
I was like, no, he don't got a third, yo. He's rebuttal her whole third.
Well, he said he tried to rebuttal the beginning and get the round back, but he couldn't. He couldn't get the round back.
It's crazy.
So he said he's never done it before, so now he's trying it out. He wants to be like, add that to his arsenal.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
It's trial and error.
Trial and error, especially with that shit. Surf jerseyed out the third. He thinks he won the first 2 rounds. I have to go back and watch it to see who won the first 2 rounds. 40 already won the third. You know what I mean? I think 40 won the second, and Surf won the first.
I think Surf won the first, 40 won the second. And
you know what I'm saying? I think you can flip flop because
I don't know why he thinks he's got the second. That's my thing. I don't know why he thinks he's got the second. Because watching it live, she was killing him in that second. And then she kept going into the third.
Yeah.
And then
I think the first was close too.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't get that.
I think it's
cutting Surf no slack.
Yeah, I think I have to watch it again because I personally had Surf beating $3. People have the $3 beating him. But I did the first 2 rounds, Surf clearly was better than him. You know what I'm saying? Like in the third, Surf threw jersey out. Surf was like, I'm done with you.
Yeah.
Because Surf was ODing on him. Like, come on, when he say, yo, I catch the wave outside and hit your next door neighbor. Like what? Like that's the kind of shit he rapped that he says.
His last no, dang, I'll let you discredit Reed. Dollar sign Reed. His last battle, he beat Rum.
Yeah.
So he beat Rum. So
but what I'm saying, he just has his
on the come up,
and he got his own delivery.
Again,
so he was saying shit like that, like, and I'll throw up Rum.
That's
like I had too much vodka. And Kyle's like, ah!
That's it. The sound effects, the crowd.
Yo, yeah, he'd be like, I'll throw up Reed like I had too much vodka. And I'll follow Rum around like I got 2 choppers. And they'll be like, oh, shit. This nigga fucking spit that shit hard as hell. I'm like, yo, if that was Holmes and the guy, they would have been like, boo!
Back in the day,
boo!
With a book pack, war paint, versus ammo, K over the shoulder, 2 Berettas and Rambo. That nigga, right? That's why, because we know him from that. Niggas know him from that.
That is true. Yeah, for real. Tsu Surf, 40 bars. So who you think higher? You think Surf got robbed? You think
40 bars 2-1.
And what do you think?
Pretty clear too. So I'm gonna watch it again just to see what Surf was saying.
We're gonna touch on this. What do you think now about Surf being main event?
I've been to it. I heard it live, but
I'm saying, what do you think about Surf being main event if he's the main event for the next card?
Choke that card. I don't know what's match.
Do you want to see? Do you want to see Surf in the main event, or you just at this point it's whatever?
It's hard to say because you don't know if he gonna. You're gonna think he's gonna not come with a third because he hasn't been coming with thirds in a very long fucking time.
Yeah.
But what if he do come prepared? You know what I'm saying? Like he's a dangerous guy if he comes prepared. Yeah, that's like one of those things.
Then a J.R. Smith of battle rap and shit. Like one game he dropping 40 on you, and next game he forgetting to lay it up. Yeah. And LeBron screaming at him and shit. That may be Surf, man. Honestly, I don't want to see another main event right now. I think he can chill out.
I think he should. Yeah, I think he should.
If you're gonna battle John, or if you're gonna battle JC, be an undercard. Be an undercard. You feel what I'm saying? Like, be real with yourself. Get the hunger back.
Get us there.
Be the third battle that day. Battle JC in a small room. That'd be fire, I think. I think him and JC in the volume.
He would probably look at
tough.
it. He's gonna look at it. Caffeine paying. You know what I mean? He's gonna look at it at that. Like, I ain't doing that.
I mean, I think everything that was a volume now is inside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But whatever. I think Surf needs to do some shit. I think. Come on, man. You're hyping this shit up. You're saying you're Mr. Marketable and all this shit. They show up to the battle. You're backing it up. Listen, man. Muhammad Ali told all that shit in the world. Floyd told all that shit in the world. When it got to the ring, W. Backed it up. You can't talk and not back it up, man.
Surf is Don King. He sells that fight, man.
He does. No, he's the best at it in the game. The best.
Sells that fight.
That's why he does that shit. And they figure all about him choking. Nobody not mention him in Lux. No, I don't think no one even cares.
Somebody did mention it. She mentioned it.
Barely.
Somebody else mentioned it, I think, in a battle. They mentioned something about Surf and Lux in their battle.
Overall, I think it was a dope ass card. I can't wait for part 2. I think this is a great fucking card. I think what I liked about it the most was the female surprising me. You know what I'm saying? Showing that they could hang. I thought this would maybe be a 6-1, 7-0. You know what I'm saying? It was close. So yeah, definitely. I want to see Kings versus Queens part 2. I don't know when that's happening. It says it's gonna happen.
They said it at the end.
Yeah.
They said it was good. They getting it going.
And that's that.